and welcome to our program's debut tonight. We have a great show for you. My guests include Middle-earth's very own Dark Lord, Sauron, Master Metalsmith, who forged the ring from Lord of the Rings, as well as talented voice actor and longtime friend of mine, Alexander Cole. So, stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. Healthcare is a hot topic and a concern for many Americans. With high monthly premiums, undercoverages, and ridiculous hospital rates, citizens are looking to other countries like Canada and Finland for examples of how a satisfactory healthcare system can be. Well, folks, I have the solution that can solve our healthcare dilemma and potentially eliminate the need for doctors altogether. May I introduce to you the Medikit 5000, fully equipped with anything you might need medically. Bandages, gauze, penicillin, antibiotics, ointment, and some fresh nug. You name it, Medikit 5000 got it. Every citizen can have their own complimentary Medikit 5000 by early next year and keep Americans healthy, wealthy, and strong. It's time we took matters in our own hands and took care of ourselves. With the Medikit 5000 systems, it's now possible. But first, a message from our sponsor.
NTV America Studios invites you to make your next video production. Films, talk shows, business commercials, and social media content, all produced and edited in-house by our experienced team. A taste of Hollywood, minutes away from Manhattan and overlooking beautiful New York City skyline. Come experience the magic of television for yourselves.
Next up, please give a dark and gloomy welcome to my guest, all the way from Mordor, Middle-earth, the Dark Lord himself, his evilness, Sauron! Sauron, baby, welcome. You're looking great. Are you moisturizing? I heard what happened to you in the ring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it was destroyed. I know you took a lot of time and effort to forge it in that volcano.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Indeed it does. Tell us, what have you been up to since?
Nothing much, just chillin'.
Do you have any new plans to deceive the elves and forces of Gondor?
Not really. I'm done with all that.
All right, well, it says here you were the chief lieutenant of First Dark Lord Morgoth, and controlled his armies. How was it working with him, Morgoth?
He's an asshole. So, bossy.
Good to know. I am wondering, why is your eye so red? Are you stoned?
A little.
Luckily for you, I have some eye drops in my Medikit 5000. If you just come here.
I'm good.
Come here.
No.
Go. Well, it seems you've really chilled out since the glory days. Any plans for the future?
Well, what I really want to do is make a chain of jewelry stores with custom rings.
That's awesome. It really makes sense, since you are a craftsman, a master craftsman, as well as an evil overlord. You did forge that one ring to rule them all. Tell me, Sauron, am I pronouncing it right? Sauron? Wikipedia says you are also a necromancer. You can raise the dead.
Correct. I am a master of the dark magic and resurrection.
I'm really looking for a master craftsman manufacturer for my healthcare system. The Medikit 5000. Plus, if anyone dies, you can bring them back from the dead.
I don't know. Could be a thought. I don't know.
And thanks for coming on the show today. I'll have my agent call your agent tomorrow. We'll start production. Next up, voice actor Alexander Cole. But first, we go to our financial correspondent,
Leo Goldentush,
for the Financial Minute Report.
Good afternoon. Well, it was a good afternoon until I tripped on the way in, almost broke my ankle, but we don't want to hear about that. What we want to talk about today is business. We want to talk about investment. We want to talk about money. You want money, you want big money like this, just big money. Okay, now, you want to listen to me and you'll find out how to make the big money. There's a very important thing that you need to know, right? We don't care about the gold, we don't care about the silver, we don't care about the oil and the gas that everybody else is investing in, because there's a lot of it. There's a lot of something, you don't want it. You want something that there's not a lot of. Now, this one thing that this Trump guy said that made a lot of sense was to buy low and sell high. You want to know what's low right now? What's low is VHS. Remember these words, VHS. Let me show you. We're talking movies, we're talking classics. Look at that beautiful Schwarzenegger with a hologram. Now this is going to make a lot of money. You find one of these, you make money. And a RoboCop, I'm telling you, all kinds. Look at this. You want to see something beautiful? Look at this hologram. Now there's not too many of these around. So you get one of these, you're going to sell it for a lot. These are classic movies, I'm telling you. The RoboCop. So much money for this, I don't know. And a space bus. Now this is going to be worth a lot of money because there's not so many left. Well, we'll make a deal. Okay, listen. You want to make a deal or you don't want to make a deal. So don't forget about VHS. Nice. You gotta buy or you gotta sell. Tell me what you want to do. You want to buy, you want to sell. What else you should look for is especially this, the horror movie. The classic old-time horror movie. This is going to make a lot of money. You get one of these, the price goes up as soon as you buy it. And there's something for everybody. You don't want to forget about the adult things. These girls, this makes a lot of money. A lot of money. Everybody likes a beautiful girl. So you'll listen to me and you're going to make real money. God bless. But you know what? I gotta do business here. I gotta take a call. So enough with this. Take away the microphones, the cameras. Let me do some business. I got a call to take here. I got 3 words for you. VHS. Buy now.
Welcome back to my show. My next guest and longtime friend, Alexander Cole, will appear right before your very eyes.
Oh, I've been trapped in there for years. You have to help me. Where the fuck am I?
And welcome back. Tonight, as promised, my very special, very talented guest, Alexander Cole.
Well, hello there, Daniel.
Welcome.
Well, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Yes. Can you do a little?
No. Are you not entertained?
Welcome back. Tonight, as promised, voice actor and very special talented friend of mine, Alexander Cole, is here. Alexander?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my days, chillin', maxin', relaxin' all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys, they were up to no good. They started making trouble around my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom, she got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle to Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, but when it came near, the license plate said fresh. There were dice in the mirror. If anything I could say, this cab was rare. I said, "Fuck it. Yo, Holmes, to Bel Air." I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, Holmes, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom. I was finally there to sit on my throne. I'm the Prince of Bel Air. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And that's all we have time for tonight.
Danny, it's crazy. I've known this boy since he was, well, a boy in diapers, walking around, little baby feet. Shit, rolling down your legs. It still rolls down, but he's bigger now. It's crazy.
So crazy. They grow up so quick. What I have right here, we got his collection right here. It's on CD, disc, cassette, compact, and
laser disc.
It's all lasered. It's
all
got a
laser
full
disc.
reel, all his marketing materials, all his different voices. You've been doing some gigs lately?
I have.
Nice. What kind of voiceovers are you doing aside from the hobby? So what kind of gigs have you landed?
I've landed various gigs like Goose Island IPA, Subway.
For us, it's not about the quantity of barrels we brew. It's about the distinctive quality of what's in those barrels. Because we don't need to be the only beer you drink. We just want to be the best beer you drink. Goose Island. Here's to what's next.
Oh my God, is this real velvet?
It's velour.
Oh, Daniel.
Yes, of course.
Daniel, you're gonna be the hottest thing in Sheepshead Bay.
Oh, on that note, French culinary. Opinions, facts, or legends?
Sure thing. How's my mic?
Good.
It's wiggling.
Yeah.
Feel it there.
What can you say to an aspiring voice actor, someone who's trying to get into the industry?
Well, there's many different types of accents that you can do. Daniel, you could do an Irish accent.
That's different from Scottish.
Oh, it's very different.
I'd just like to clarify
It's very different from Scottish. Scottish is a little harder. You're emphasizing the consonants more. But if you're doing an Irish accent, it's a little bit more of a sing-songy, like, "Oh, they're after me Lucky Charms."
It's like Highlander versus Fat Bastard.
Exactly. I like that.
And I'm producing that movie, so if you guys want to fund that, you can go to my website and you will be a master presenter. Cut, yeah.
You really could be a master presenter. God, today. Okay.
Tycho RC was popular in the 90s, so was Toys R Us. Ribbed for her pleasure.
I forgot that this is my camera.
Well, it's not your camera.
I bought this camera. It's my camera
It's
now.
the studio's camera.
No, it's my camera.
Here we are at NTV Studios.
I bought him. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sure.
I fucking own this place, you rat bastard! Hey, I'm sick of this shit! Yo, fucking out of here!
A yodel and a holler. Many people wonder, what's the difference?
Well, a holler is a little bit more like, ah, but a yodel. Can you demonstrate the difference between a yodel and a holler to me, please? And that's where we edit in the sounds in post-production.
So most of our people. Let's start with Bensonhurst. Bensonhurst, New York.
Bensonhurst!
I was born to rock.
And he was rocked to born.
And I'm rock hard, baby.
I'm here till Tuesday. What the fuck are you looking at?
Hey, fuck you, you piece of shit. What are you? Dude, it's this fucking guy. He owes me money.
My boss is gonna see all of this. It's so good to be king, said Mufasa.
It's good to...
Well, originally, did you know that originally Mufasa was supposed to be voiced by Mel Brooks?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine how that would...
Simba, you're gonna grow up to be a rich Jew.
But Dad, I want to be the king of the jungle.
Why don't you tell us about Crazy World?
I didn't want to go there, but Alexander and I started, say what, 20 somewhat years ago.
It's not a real watch, yeah.
We did the Lego camera. That was our first introduction into show business, baby.
For those of our...
Don't cut me off.
Oh, I apologize. Is that real emotion? Okay. No, I'll keep going.
I love to raise an emotion out of you.
You got me!
So in Crazy World, which was our Lego capture camera, we had this one character with the Lego devil mask from the original Islanders set. And he was a very emotional character.
My emotions. I drew inspiration from Bela Lugosi's performance of Dracula.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. My emotions.
Well,
I have so many emotions.
The CD is in stores now. You can also get it on his website, alexandercole.com.
.com.
To spell that, it's...
My mic is it good?
It's well. Yes.
Did it took till my shirt
It
good?
took well.
It took good.
alexandercole.com, that is. You see what I did there with the James Bond?
I like that. That was fancy.
I practiced that.
Did you?
Yeah. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding.
You're very talented.
Thank you. Have you seen Dune, the movie?
Dune?
Dune.
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 I saw Dune.
Dune. Have you seen Dune?
Dune.
Dune.
Hey, Dune.
First of all, there's Doom the video game.
I like that game.
It's a good game.
Hey, there's also a Dune video game, but it sucks. Well, there's one from back in the day.
Production. It's all about production value.
How's my mic?
Okay, let's do another quick round of. You have 2 more voices you could do.
I have a lot of voices.
Okay, well, give me 2 so I know.
How about just throw shit out there, and then I'll do it.
Touchdown.
Do you remember Pierre? He came over and he made love to our whole family, huh?
Oui.
Oui, it is good. I don't do a good French accent. I sound like Maurice Chevalier.
So last year. New York City, baby, huh?
Hey, look, there's something to be said about New York. You fucking go outside, you get a bagel. You want a slice of pizza? You go over to fucking Vinny's, you get a slice of pizza. You want to fucking walk around with a baseball bat, fucking breaking headlights on cars because you're a sociopath? You can do that.
So I had to do all the plumbing myself.
So you had to plumb your own drains?
I had to plumb my own drains.
Oh my god, that's a shame.
Parisian spiders. No one wants them, but they're here to stay.
You think Parisian spiders are something to bark about? You better try Australian spiders. I once remember I moved into a new house. I had 27 of them running around. Oh, it was fucking horrible, man.
I eat them.
Oh yeah, wow. I can't do Owen Wilson. I was trying. You know, he's like, wow.
Oh, wow.
He's like, wow. Oh, you're more slippery than a road lizard. Wow. Click, clock, clook.
I'm trying to break the cycle.
Whoa.
Meta.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Let's do an avant-garde film.
Alexander, what advice can you give to someone who's trying to get into the voice acting industry, or anything you have to say?
Oh, well, Daniel, I could give you many advice, much advice. Now, as far as getting into the voiceover industry, for me what happened is I was actually doing improv in the city for quite a while. A lot of...
I don't know why, because you're not funny, but... That was a joke.
All right, I'm fucking leaving. This is bullshit.
No, stay. The viewers.
It's really making me sad. No, so I was doing improv in the city for a while, and actually a few of my scene partners I was working with, you know, told me, it's like, you really should try voice acting.
Scene
partners? Lovers.
Yes.
I mean, he is a stickler for semantics and details. So, you know, I would, every time we would do a scene, I was always playing a character, doing a voice. It just was fun for me. You know, that being said, I remember looking online, I found a coach, trained with him for a while, got a demo reel produced, and then essentially just kind of hustled at it. And, you know, any advice I'd give for, you know, up-and-coming voice actors, if you feel you have the talent.
Well, the up-and-coming voice actors are actually over here.
Oh man, I've been looking at that camera the whole time.
Well, that's your, just go there.
Right. So, you know, as far as advice for young and kind of up-and-coming voice actors, the beauty is you don't need to have one of those kind of like movie voices that you'd see in a trailer. You don't have to have a deep baritone like, in a world ruled by hate.
Those are good too.
Those are good, and if you have that sort of voice, that's amazing.
Exactly.
But a lot of people I've spoken to, you know, have that misconception. There is a market for any kind of a voice. You know, you could be the guy next door, like, hey there, for only $4, you can get yours today. You could be more of a cartoon type of voice actor. There's people who really specialize in more of a straight read. I can read an audiobook or do a news sort of commercial. Whatever your talent is, you know, just go out there, find some kind of training to own your skill, and then just work at it. You know, just once you have a demo, audition, 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 fail better, improve, keep going. And
there's a big market for the Gilbert Godfrey voice, which is very different from the Lewis Black voice.
I'm very glad you mentioned Gilbert Godfrey, the man who makes every microphone go off the charts, and it's like he's always squinting. Why is he squinting? I don't know.
Well, I can tell you why.
Why? This is what.
Okay, yeah, we should.
Do you remember like 90s cartoons?
90s cartoons are great.
Like, what was your favorite?
SWAT Cats, Thundercats.
I remember SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats was good, yeah.
Thundercats, I am Thundera, give me sight beyond sight.
That was good.
Yeah. You know what I always loved though about like 90s cartoons and like that whole scene?
It was like, the animation was good and they had like kind of this like action-packedness to it.
Yeah, and I also love the commercials from back in the day. Remember, I feel like it's like they had this one dude, douchey motherfucker, who just voiced like every 90s cartoon commercial or product for kids. He'd always be like, hey kids, are you ready for something radical? Sock and bopper, like Street Sharks, yeah. I always wondered, what if he just sounded like that in real life? I mean, nobody does, but what if that dude actually sounded like that in real life?
Well, imagine like being his wife going to bed at night.
Honey, are you ready for bed? I'm gonna totally plow that vag. Yeah.
And he did.
Like the dirty talk in that bedroom must have been so weird.
It's kind of like the Kool-Aid guy, but a little more.
Oh yeah, I just goofed all over you.
Dude, thanks for having me on your show. And it's your first show, like, nonetheless.
This is the premiere episode, so I wanted to have something special. I want to have talented guests, so.
You were really scraping the bottom of the barrel if you wanted talented fucking
and he's
guests.
so modest, too.
The most modest.
So we did this bit, movie pilot episode thing. It was called Night Phantoms.
How long ago was that, man?
I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
Let's show that right now, actually.
Just get a slice. No garlic though, okay? Okay. Alright.
No garlic either?
No, actually, I just want my breath to smell bad. I don't know. I was thinking maybe we'd go to the park, take a walk.
Maybe find out what that means. Red's my favorite color.
Sounds like it'll be some fun.
Yeah.
You wanna go in the car?
Sure.
Yeah, with the little twist and stuff, because you thought you're going to be the vampire, but the girl's the vampire, and the foreshadow with the Texas wiener, and...
One of the things that I actually remembered about that was, so one of the dudes who was working on the crew, this guy Josh, you know, a good friend of ours.
Yeah.
He, at the time, I think he was actually.
Well, he's my friend.
I bought him recently, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, can you match my price?
Yeah.
$4.50. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam.
Well, I think anybody can buy him. He's on that adult arrangement website, whatever. No.
Adultarrangement.org?
Yeah.
I love that place.
He needs like a little extra cat.
I find all my man whores there. No, but no, he's like one of the nicest dudes. One of the nicest
genuinely
dudes.
nice. Josh, if you're watching, we love you. Next time you need to move your TV, you know who to call.
And Josh, if you're watching, fuck you. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, but he's one of the nicest dudes I've ever met. And at the time, Erica,
she was his girlfriend.
Yeah, she was his girlfriend. And I remember there's this, you know, we're filming the scene in the car where she's, you know.
The implied fellatio.
The performing of the fellatio. And it was titillating to the extreme.
Emphasis on titillating.
Titillating! I remember like she's doing the fellatio scene, and mind you, I'm so nervous because Josh is there like with a fucking light the whole time, you know, filming it. And I remember before the take, I'm like, hey man, are you like cool with this? He's like, yeah, dude. Like it was just so cool. He was like, yeah, totally, anything for the arts. And I'm like, all right. So I'm just there trying to like feign orgasmic sounds. I'm like,
until she bites it.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, girl.
And I remember the money shot was, instead of a cum shot, it was a blood shot.
Yeah.
So.
One of the things I remember though is having to, you know, like do maybe 5, 6. This fucking guy, freaking Stanley Kubrick style over here, like, and another. I'm gonna make you love me. Like, so many fucking takes of me just like, just like bugging out because I got my jug bit.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a true auteur.
Your dad walked out of the house. Danny, what are you doing? You're waking up all neighbors. Who is yelling?
We had some bright lights outside, and you know, it was one of the few times that we got to work together, and I'll cherish it.
I'll cherish it as well, my good man.
I will cherry it.
I'll cherry it.
I got a little eye booger here.
I have an eyebrow right here?
Yeah, just take it out. We'll cut it out in post. I still can't believe it's not butter.
It's actually margarine.
It would just like end it. Mr. Sandman,
sing me a song.
Give me some sand and.
Bermuda.
I got 3 words for you. VHS. Buy now.